Okay, this is Oba's version of a story from the early days of my coming into the knowledge of a storyteller. As this folktale manifests itself within my mind, and the images became impossible to set free without telling the story. Boat ride. It was in these days that strange men came to our village. They came from a place far away, where many of these strange men live. They sat in our midst and told us of the king of the pink jeep. They say, "This great king is now your king, and all this land belongs to him, or he will allow you to stay on it. You can feed and use the land. He is now as your father. You are his sons." This is strange news. How could our land belong to he? We have not had any war, no battle. There has been no fight. We did not trade our land for cattle, as has happened in the past. What do they mean the land belonged to he? Who is this strange king of the peach? Who are these people? What are they doing here? About 13 people were taken from my village at the time I was. Amongst these were 3 children so young they could not walk or eat any hard substance. The mothers of the babies, they had them in their arms when they were taken along the path and led over to the ship. The men who fastened the chain on the wrist of the mother, They took the baby from the mother arm and threw it overboard the side of the ship into the water. When this was done, two of the women, they leapt overboard immediately. They tried to save their baby. What was carried down by the weight of her chains. The other was picked up by some men in the boat and brought back to the ship. This woman, she threw herself overboard one night while we was at sea. The woman's still on the boat, huh? Well, it's just confined by a chain. Confined by a chain to another woman, and in struggling to disengage herself, she broke her arm, then died a few days later from the fever. There was no room to stand, no thing to eat. The smell of rotting fish thrown amongst us at random. Head to toe, toe to head, lying flat, chained to another, not knowing if they're alive, not knowing their tongue, not knowing where's this place we go. Why am I in chain? After we had been at sea for some time, Some of the women were permitted to go up on deck. We lose the chain, we sent them up. Many never return. Others are sent back amongst us, bruised and beaten. Took me away from my home, put me on a big old boat, took me away from my home, and they put me on a big old boat, chained and bound. Took me away from my home, put me on a big old boat, took me away from my home, and they put me on a big old boat, chained and bound.